So hi guys, today we will discuss about hyperlinks, how we can create hyperlinks and how it can be used in different scenario. Okay, so mostly we create the hyperlinks using the anchor tag. Okay, inside this anchor tag we put the content. Okay, whatever content like click here, which is common thing, or you can put any other content, and that content can link to another document or another web application present on the internet. So hyperlink is the purpose behind hyperlink is to allow us to link one document to another document or to specific part of the another document or connecting to the web application present on the internet. So last time we see how we can how we were directing our element like this one click here to google.com in previous sessions using href attribute, okay, where I put web link of the web URL of the google.com like this. Okay, so this one is the hyperlink we created. On this button click, or when we click on this click here, okay, it will redirect to the google.com. Okay, so today we will discuss more about this, how we can implement other scenarios in this part. So I will go to Visual Studio Code first. Okay, I have created anchor tag, okay, using which I will create a hyperlink. Here I will put a content, click here, and we know about the attributes. There are three attributes we discussed. One was the href, which used to link, okay, where we need to link or where we need to redirect. .google.com. Then we were having title, okay. This title is useful whenever we hover on the content, that is click here, it will show the title as a tooltip, okay, it will show as a tooltip. So I will show you again this part. And then target, this one is to define the what we can say the behavior. If we want to open or redirect to the page on the same tab, or if you want to open it in the new tab. Okay, so right now if I don't put anything, it is by default to this open in the same tab, that is self behavior, self target behavior. Okay, so this is click here section. If I click, if I hover on it, it is showing title as a tooltip, Google website. Okay, and if I click on it, it will switch to google.com. Okay, and if I put target as underscore blank, so it will open in the new tab. Fine. Now we will discuss how we can. Right now I just put one text here. Okay, this text is used as a hyperlink. We will use block level elements or inline level elements to create the hyperlink. Okay, so we will take one example of heading tag, okay, which we use h3, and what you can say. So this one is the block element, okay, wrapped inside the heading element, which is h3. Okay, and this will be created as a hyperlink. Okay, so I will make it bigger. Okay, so this is heading element, and I can, if I click on it, it will redirect to the google.com. Okay, so you can create any block level element or any inline level element into a hyperlink. Here what we can do, we will use button. The button we will use. Okay, so this is created as a button. If I click on this button, it will redirect. So we can create the hyperlinks using another block or inline level elements. again, next thing it can be, we can create the hyperlinks on the images also. Okay, we can create the hyperlinks using images. What we need to do, we need to incorporate the images inside the anchor tag. So whatever you will put inside the anchor tag, it will be working as a hyperlink. Fine. So what I will use, okay, let me download one image. So it is a practice in most of the project. Whatever multimedia you save, okay, for the project, you put the all the images, logos, all other kind of multimedia files inside one folder created as a assets. Okay, it is just a general practice which mostly people uh, try to follow. Okay, it's not a compulsory thing, or what we can say 100% you should follow only this, but mostly people try to do like this. They create the assets folder, and inside that they put multimedia files. Okay, so I will create asset folder, will give another name and save it. Fine. So this image is saved in our folder. So now the assets file is showing up where it has google underscore logo.jpg. Okay, a JPEG file. And I will use this image to create the hyperlink which will redirect to the google.com. So how we can do this? So to put the image in our web document or in our web page, we need to use image tag. Okay, we need to use the image tag. So I will use image tag. Okay, here I need to specify the source. Okay, which image you want to show here. Source, and then my file index.html is in the root folder. Okay, it is present in sample html repo folder, and image is present inside the assets folder. Okay, so first I need to put asset, okay, slash google underscore logo.jpg. So this is the path I am providing, a relative path relative to this file. Okay, from this file how I can reach this image. So assets folder and the index.html file is present in the same folder, that is sample html repo. So I will first check for assets, and inside assets I will check for this image. So this is a relative path I am using here. Okay, and you can put alt attribute. So what happens if there is a slow internet and if that image doesn't download? So in case of no availability of the image, okay, if the image is not available, this text will be shown to the user. So we can put like google logo image like this. Okay, and again image tag is kind of self closing tag or void element. No need to have opening tag and closing tag here. Okay, I will save this and check the result. Okay, I need to run the server again. Okay, so the image is very big. I need to specify the width and height, okay, for it. So better way it can be to use style. Right now I'm using inline styling, inline css styling. So I will provide width, can provide like 10%. Okay, okay, so this image is now like 10% of the width of the screen width. 10% of the screen width and 30 pixel in height. Okay, I will increase the height to 100 and this width to 20%. Okay, so now this looks good. Now this image is working as a hyperlink. Okay, so you might have seen so many websites where it will have different social media icons, Facebook icon, Twitter icon, Instagram icon. If you click on those icons, it will redirect to those particular social media web pages. So how it works, there we are using hyperlinks only. Okay, so consider a scenario. I will just search for W3 school. Yeah, so mostly in the footer pages, okay, on the footer side. So at the end of the website, okay, whatever you see about related to website, its copyright details or other menus, okay. So this part is called as footer, while the uppermost part, this is where you can see login option, other menu option, logo. This part is called as header. We will discuss about the structure, okay, how what all the what we call to the particular section of the website, okay, header, what is footer, what is content, okay, all those things in the later mostly in next session, okay. So here in the footer section you will see these button icons, okay. So these are the logos of that particular social media sites, and if you click on it, it will redirect it to you to the particular that website. So if I hover on it, see it is giving me that tooltip, that W3 school on Facebook, that is title. Again this tipper, so I will click on this LinkedIn one, okay. Now it is asking me to log in to the LinkedIn, so it will redirect to the W3 school page which is available on LinkedIn. Okay, so all these links, okay, whatever you can see in the corner of the left hand side here. Okay, here in the left hand side you will see the link. So it will redirect me to the W3 school page which is available on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn or Discord. Okay, so like this only we are using the Google image to redirect our end user, our user of the website to the google.com. So see, once I click on that image, it redirect me to the google.com. So you can create the hyperlinks using images. Okay. Now we will discuss about how we can create connect the documents or connect. Right now we are using this single page or single document. How we can move to another section of our own website. Like right now you are on the main home page of the W3 school. Okay, if I click on exercises, so it is going to the exercises hyphen slash index.php. So it is going to another section of its own website. If I click on this JavaScript tutorial, it is going to the JavaScript tutorial page, okay, of that same website. So we have this home page, okay, of HTML practice session. Now if we want to move to CSS practice session or some if we consider okay, so how we can move to it, okay. So let's discuss about it. So actually I created one HTML file already to save our time. So this HTML file I will mark it as a give title to this document. While if you remember, if we give title to the document, it is the title of the tab HTML practice session. Like this I will give here CSS practice session, okay, and I will okay. So consider this is CSS style page, okay, CSS practice session page. Now okay, I will open this site directly, open with live server. So this is the page, okay, css style.html, which has css style 1, css style 2. I just created some content, okay. So it is all our heading element, okay. I have used h3 okay, h3 tag to create the headings. So I have created CSS style 1, style 2 till the CSS style 20. Now I want to link this document CSS style.html, which is one part of my website. Okay, this is one part of website. How I can connect these two? Okay, so anchor tag comes in here and help us to connect our two documents or connects the sub part of our website. Okay, so I will go to index.html. I will remove this, okay, image tag. We'll remove this target also, because whenever we open any sub part of our web application, we always redirect with the same tab. We don't open the another new tab. Okay, as you can see in the W3 school also, if I switch to CSS tutorial, it will open in the same tab itself. Okay, so mostly by default operation is to open in the same tab. So that's why I remove the title attribute. Okay, and here I will put CSS practice session, which will be shown to the user as a tooltip. Okay, so now my file is the index.html present in sample HTML repo, while the another file or document which I want to connect is present inside the components folder, and inside components folder it is here as a file name as a css style.html. Okay, so same thing I need to use relative path here. Okay, I will use the relative path like we use for a image tag. So what I will do, I will put components, and then I will get the css style.html file, and I will put like go to css practice session. Okay, so I just put instead of web URL, till now we were using web application which are available on internet. Now we are connecting our own documents, our subpart of our website. So here I use the file path, okay, file path of my document of website. We'll save it. I will close this one. Okay, so it is showing hyperlink. Go to CSS practice session. If I hover on it, I am seeing this tooltip also. If I click on it, see it redirect to my sub page, which is CSS practice session. So this way you can connect your documents also. Okay, if we create another document, okay, JavaScript practice session, same like this only, we will create another hyperlink. Okay, and here I will put JS. Okay, instead of this, let me create one simple file. Okay, I will copy it from there directly. Okay, so we have created this file, and instead of CSS style HTML file, I will use jspractice.html. If I go back, it will go to this page again. Go to CSS practice session, go to JS practice session. If I click on go to JS practice session, see it opens the JS practice session. Okay, I need to change the title for JS practice session. Fine. So right now, another thing. So I will go back. If I clicking on this hyperlink, it is going to the top of this page. That is the first element which is available on in my document. That is JS topic 1 is visible. Okay. But consider a scenario. I would like to go to particular topic, that is if I say JS topic 20, okay, on this particular topic I want to go. If I'm using direct file, okay, till now I'm going at the top of the page, which is whatever the first element present in the file, this HTML file, whatever the element is present on top, I can see that element. But if I want to go to the particular topic, I need to scroll down. What I want to directly see this topic first, okay? So how we can do it, okay? Another thing, if you have seen pages, okay, I don't know if W3 School does have or not. If you scroll down too much, okay, you will get the option go above or go up, okay? So instead of scrolling up too much, they will give you option to click on that go up button, and you will directly switch to the top of the page, correct, page. So how we can implement this part also? So we need to use hyperlinks here also. Using hyperlinks, we can go to specific part or specific section of our document, okay? So I will show you how. So here I am on JS topic 20. Now I want to scroll up. Right now my page is very small, so we can scroll up very easily. But if there is a long page, okay, and we have scrolled down too much, and again if we want to go to top of the page, we need to scroll too much. So we need to give one option, that is to go up or go to top of the page. If I click on it, you will see I directly go to JS topic 1. I will again show you. I am at the JS topic 20. I scroll down at the end of the page. Now I want to go to top of the page. If I click on this hyperlink, it will take me to the top of the page. So using hyperlink, we can move to the top of the page. We are accessing the specific part of our document. Okay. So how we did this? If I go to jspractice.html, so you will see this is the go up option. Okay, I just put it inside span element. Okay, span element is the inline element, and people use the custom CSS styling to create the button. If they don't want to go with traditional button element, they use the span element, use the custom styling to create a custom button. Okay, and mostly it is alternative to div tag. Okay, this div tag is the block level element and is used to create the sections. Okay, it div tag, the purpose behind div tag is to create the sections. Okay, so now we are going through different topics, so it is a correct time where I can show you. So consider here JS topic 1, and I am the website is explaining you about the particular topic of JavaScript. So we have created the sections here. Okay, so the div tag is the basic one. Okay, there are other tags which we will discuss about in the next session when we will discuss about structure. Okay, there are other HTML semantic tags, okay, which are very specific to the structuring part. But before HTML semantics were introduced, people were using div tag to create the sections. Okay, okay, and to go to the top, what I'm using, href hashtag top. Okay, but why I'm using hashtag top? So we will go up and we'll see. So for this div tag, I'm using a attribute of id, okay, and giving name as a top. Okay, so to easily identify particular section of the document or particular element, okay, this is the HTML element. So to identify uniquely that element, we use id attribute. Okay, so purpose behind using id attribute is to identify your HTML element uniquely. Okay, so I will put like this, second topic. So this one can be used to give CSS also, to use animation, okay, or use for JavaScript functionality also. ID is like you, if you want to access this element, okay, if you want to access this element also in some JavaScript, okay, in JavaScript there are concepts where you can access these elements from JavaScript. Okay, if I create, see, I have created this file JavaScript. Okay, I have some work, okay, purpose, and I need to access this particular element. Okay, what is the element content or whatever anything. So using something like document dot get element by id. Okay, this is a thing, and here you need to just specify the id, okay, of that html element, and javascript will bring that html element to you. Okay, you can access it. So id, the purpose behind id is to uniquely identify your html element. Okay, so this element I have identified as a top using id attribute. So what I'm doing, I'm using hash, okay, that specify that this is id. Okay, if you put if you remember, so when we are talking about class we need to put dot, okay, and if we are talking about id we need to put like this hash. So we inform that this is it attribute of top, and this is class attribute with button style that we use in index.html. Okay, I think I have removed that part. Okay, but we were using like this h3 class and h3 style, whatever the name of that style, h1 style. So I'm using class equal to h1 style, and in the css I was able to identify this element using dot h1 style. So if I'm there are two ways to identify the element, but mostly for css we use classes. Okay, so for to identify that particular element with that class we use dot, okay, dot notation, and if we want to identify element with id attribute we use hash. Okay, like this. So we were in js file, so that's why I give hash and then attribute name about id, so top. So whenever I click on go up it was going up to this element. Okay, now we will discuss about how I can access another page like this only, which we were doing here. So I am going to JS practice session, but again at the top of the page. Okay, if I change my index.html, that go to JS practice session topic 20, particular to topic 20. Okay, I want to go to topic number 20. Right now I am going on top of the page, whatever is present on top, that is JS topic 1, I am seeing that first, but I want directly to see this topic number 20 on hyperlink click. Okay, so what we will do, again same process we will use the id. So for that I created the id with bottom. Okay, already we have mapped the hyperlink to identify the page. Okay, our page is present in the component section jspractice.html. Now I just need to put id, that is hash bottom. Okay, we will see the result now. Okay, so it is showing go to so this line is showing for that h3. Okay, it is showing for h3. I will put like, so practice session, and we have provided css style of border I think previously. So this is the hyperlink which we created. Go to javascript practice session topic 20. So let's see, click on it. So see, it brings me to the end of the document, that is js topic 20. Previously it was bringing me to the top of the page. Okay, I will create the same page again. I will remove the css one and remove the bottom option. We'll remove this one. So we have same, we are redirecting to the same page of javascript practice. We are redirecting to our sub page. Okay, we are on html practice session page. Now we are going to javascript tutorial page. but difference is first link will take you to the top of the page, the next page next link, okay, this next hyperlink will take you to the bottom of the page. Okay, so go to JavaScript practice session and go to JavaScript practice session topic 20. I will first go here. So it takes me to the top of the page, and this one will take me to the end of the page. Okay, so using hyperlink you can connect to the specific section of your web page also, not just to another web application present on internet, but it will be used to navigate. Okay, so navigate to the internal pages, like what we are doing here. From CSS page I'm going to JavaScript page, to Python page, so I'm navigating through my web pages. So like this only, what I'm doing here, I'm navigating to my JavaScript section, I'm going down, again I need to go up. So this way, using hyperlinks, we are navigating through our website. So this is the way we need to use navigation, whatever the menus you are seeing here, references, all those things. So if I am clicking on it, we are navigating. This is used as a hyperlink and getting to that particular page, particular document of that project. Fine. So this is the part we covered about the hyperlink.
That's it for today's session. Thank you, guys.